Yeah. Mr. Shubham Pandey, please tell us about yourself.
Uh, a very good afternoon, sir. First of all, I thank you for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed today. Sir, I am Shubham Pandey, a native of Devariya, Uttar Pradesh. Sir, I have completed my LLB from the Faculty of Law, University of Delhi, having special emphasis in subjects like special contract, ADR, banking laws, and Consumer Protection Act. Furthermore, I have completed my LLM from the National Law University, Aurangabad, having specialization in corporate law, with a special emphasis on subjects like bankruptcy law, competition law, and securities law. Sir, I believe that I can use my skill set to contribute towards the overall development of this organization. Hence, I am useful for this job.
Excellent. So, which court are you practicing?
Sir, currently I am not practicing in any court.
Were you doing in any court earlier?
No, sir, I have done an internship for 1 month during my LLB.
Where? Into which company?
Sir, in district court Delhi.
Acha. Oh. What did you learn during that internship?
Sir, I was doing more of criminal cases in during my internship. Sir, I did it only for 1 month. Therefore, there was not much scope for me to learn any such things. Sir, after that, I have started preparing for government job.
Mhm. What are the government jobs for which you have written exams?
Sir, I completed my LLM in 2022, and after that, I gave this SO in 2022, which I could not clear. After that, I appeared for SEVI, NIACL, and UIIC, where I cleared the mains examination, but I didn't get the chance to appear for interview. Thereafter, I learned
No,
from my
no, no,
mistakes.
no. Did you clear the main exam? No. Acha,
Sir,
you appeared for main exam, but not cleared it, correct?
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Mhm.
Thereafter, I learned from my mistakes and I again appeared for IBPS SO law officer in 2023. And I finally got the opportunity to be for this interview.
Very good. So, is there anybody working in legal line in your family?
No, sir, I am a first generation lawyer in my family. Everybody in my family is working in government department, but they are in teaching department.
That's okay. Good. Now, what are the responsibilities of lawyers?
Sir, as in general, or you are asking in my work as a specialist officer
No,
in
no,
bank?
generally.
Sir, generally the work of lawyers is to provide justice to the litigant. Sir, they are the medium between the litigant and the court. Sir, they are the very important members of the bar, and they try to provide justice to the litigant. So that's the most important job of a lawyer.
Can you tell me some reason for not practicing at all? Having studied law, you have not worked in a court at all. What
Sir,
what is the
sir,
reason? What is the
sir,
reason for that? Is the reason that for even judicial jobs there is no need for practice? Is that the reason, or what is the reason?
Sir, actually, I completed my LLB in 2021, and after that, I cleared the common law admission test examination, and I cleared it, and I was inclined towards going in corporate sector. Therefore, I did that, and I cleared my LLM in 2022. Sir, while doing LLM, I realized that I uh, wanted to give government examinations because all of my family members are in government sector, and I've studied from government organizations. So I decided that I can use my skill set and give something back to the whatever I can contribute towards the society, sir, I can do it in my own way. So thereafter, I started to prepare for competitive examinations which are aligned to my skill set. Sir, I did corporate law as I took corporate law as my specialization in LLM. Therefore, I was specifically aiming towards those jobs. Therefore, I therefore I prepared for them.
What
Meanwhile,
is
I have
what is
meanwhile,
corporate law?
sir, corporate law, sir, corporate law, sir, sir, corporate law can be termed as the law which is related to the corporate sector in India. Sir, it can be divided in two parts. Sir, the first one is related to the securities market. Sir, there the main regulator is SEBI, and for that we have to study about the various aspects of securities market. That are the various regulations which are related to the securities market, and the second one is related to the banking sector. Sir, here we have to study about the regulations which are mentioned by the RBI uh, for the banks. And further, for insolvency proceedings, we have to read about the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of India. Sir, it has come in 2016.
Can you tell me important points that lawyers must know about company law?
Sir,
Some Tell me some 5 or 6 important points that company law you must know as a lawyer.
sir, uh, sir, with regard to
Company
sorry,
law. Company law.
sir, with regard to company law, sir, the legislative history of company law, sir, first it was regulated by the Company Law 1956. Sir, after that, in 2013, the new Company Law Act came. Sir, sir, in the earlier act, the company law was only confined towards sir, it was not much structured. But after coming of the 2013 act, it was more of a structured act. Sir, in 1956 Act, if any dispute arose between the shareholders or the company, sir, they have to they have to. Sir, I am not able to recall the name of that uh, court where they have to go. They have to go to the company law board, and from there they have to go to the high court. Sir, it was a very tedious process. But after coming of the 2013 act, sir, if there is any dispute in the company, sir, it has become very structured, and they can approach the NCLT, that is the National Company Law Tribunal, and then an appellate authority was established in the form of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. From there onwards, if their grievance is still not resolved, they can approach directly to the Supreme Court. Sir, so now the structure, it has become much more structured, and uh, previously it was not as much structured in the 1956 Act. So this is one of the major.
So what
This
is
is
the
one major
difference?
aspect.
What is the difference between Companies Act 1956 and 2013?
Sir, in Companies Act 1956, sir, the process was not as much structured. Sir, there was not much focus on the regulations as regard in 1956 Act, but in the 2013 Act, there is much more regard to the regulations. Uh, Sir, for example, sir, the the audit process is now very structured in the 2013 Act, which was not as much structured in the 1956 Act. Sir, secondly, the corporate social responsibility was another aspect which was made more stringent in the 2013 Act. And thirdly, the corporate governance was given primacy in the 2013 Act, which was not at all present in the 1956 Act. These were some of the differences. And lastly, I will also mention that the concept of one-person company and small company were provided in the 2013 Act, which were not at all present in the 1956 Act.
Yeah, but, here they are giving you a lot of ideas.
Sir,
बहुत कुछ
sir,
बहुत
I
कुछ
have,
दे
sir, I have already talked about the concept of the tribunals, sir, NCLT and NCLAT in my previous question. So I thought that it would not be pertinent for me to mention that.
but बहुत
And
कुछ
sir, yes,
no,
sir,
no, they have given long of things about it. And
yes, sir, there are many things, but I only focused on the few major aspects which were related. Sir, if you want, I can tell one
now
or two more
what
points.
is an unlimited company?
Sir, an unlimited company is a company which is not limited by shares.
Acha? Oh, I have not heard about it so far. Acha. Then what is a joint Hindu family business?
Sir, joint Hindu family business is uh, a business where the sir, sir, where the uh, manager of the that joint Hindu family is the karta of the family.
Correct. Good. What is
Mm.
limited liability partnership?
Sir, limited liability partnership is a new concept with regard to India. Firstly, there was a Indian Partnership Act, but after that, the Limited Liability Partnership Act came. Sir, in that, uh, sir, sorry, I am not currently able to recall that.
What is the recent Supreme Court judgment regarding uh, you are remembering
Sir, which one?
recent Supreme Court judgments?
Sir, recent one, I remember two recent judgments. The first one is related to the electoral bond scheme. Sir, in that scheme, sir, the State Bank of India issued electoral bonds, and any person can buy it. Sir, those bonds were from 1,000 to 1 crore rupees, and it has to be encashed in 15 days. But the Supreme Court of India has struck that bond because it is violative of Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution, which is right to freedom of speech and expression. Sir, because it has stated that uh, uh, there was an amendment in Section 182 of the Companies Act. Sir, in that amendment, previously, before the 2017 amendment, when the electoral bond came, any company can give up to 7.5% of its share to the 7.5% of its share to the to any political party. But after that amendment, when Electoral Bond Act came, sir, that cap was removed, and a company can give unlimited amount of share to any political party. Sir, on this ground it was struck, and another ground on which it was struck was that uh, sir that uh, sir, can I take a moment?
No problem. Please take your own time.
Sir, sorry, I am not able to recall the second ground. Sir, it is also one of the major ground, but
No, no.
and another
No,
and
no.
I
We
remember one more judgment.
electoral bond case.
Sir, yes, I remember the second ground. Sir, the
Mm.
second ground is that before the 2017 amendment, sir, before the 2017 amendment, there was a distinction between the company which is a profit-making company and a loss-making company. There was a garb that uh, uh, the loss-making company cannot donate money to the electoral party. But after the 2017 amendment, this difference has been company completely this difference was completely removed. Sir, the Supreme Court thought that these two were the major grounds on which this electoral bond scheme should be struck down, and it had held by a 5-0 majority that it was unconstitutional. And the second judgment which I remember is the unstamped arbitration agreement. Sir, in it is a seven-judge bench judgment of the Supreme Court. Sir, it has stated that if any arbitration agreement is unstamped, sir, then also the court, if any arbitration come, if any arbitration agreement come before the court and it is unstamped, then also the court has to refer the parties to the for arbitration, because because the validity of that unstamped arbitration agreement has to be decided by the arbitrator or the arbitration tribunal, and not by the court. So it is a curable defect, and therefore the validity of unstamped arbitration agreement was upheld by the Supreme Court in that case.
Risa, very good. That's correct. Good. Now, what do you know about Negotiable Instruments Act, important provisions?
Sir, Negotiable Instrument Act was enacted in the year 1881, and it came in force on 1 March 1882. Sir, it is the important provisions which are related to banking are Section 138 and Section 138 of the of the Negotiable Instrument Act. Sir, it is related to check bouncing scheme. Sir, and the other provisions which are included are that Section 3, 4, and 5 of the Negotiable Instrument Act, which talk about checks, promissory note, and bill of exchange. Sir, furthermore, the holiday part of any state government is regulated by this Negotiable Instrument Act. And sir, in Section 141 of the Negotiable Instrument Act, the offenses by companies has also been included.
Okay, very good. Now, what is Part 3 and 4 of Indian Constitution?
Sir, Part 3 of the Indian Constitution deals with the fundamental rights of India, and Part 4 of the Indian Constitution deals with the directive principle of state policy. Sir, fundamental rights of India are justifiable rights, whereas the directive principles of state policy are non-justifiable rights, but they are very important in the governance of the country.
Can you tell the difference between DRT suit versus ordinary money suit?
Sir, in DRT suits, sir, in DRT suits, sir, in DRT suits, it is mainly filed for the recovery of the NPS. Sir, but in ordinary money suits, it can be filed in the Civil Procedure Code, under the Civil Procedure Code of India.
I think there must be some other points on that.
Yes, sir. There are some.
Yeah.
Sir, DRT, in DRT suit, sir, the main provision is related to Section 13 of the Surface Act, sir, where the recovery of NPA, for the recovery of NPA, the bank can the bank that is the secure creditor, sir, can file suit, sir, but for for ordinary money suit, sir, a person has to approach the ordinary civil court, which is regulated by the pecuniary jurisdiction, and has to file suit in the Civil Procedure Code.
Here it is stating DRT, a court of civil matters, yet not a civil court. ऐसा मपी बोल के बहुत कुछ लिखा है जी.
Yes, sir. It is an article, a whole article. Sir, I have told you the basic difference only.
No, but you can also tell about the minimum amount for which DRT suit has to be filed.
Sir, the minimum amount is, I'm not sure, but it is 12,000, and the maximum amount is 1,50,000.
No, you are telling about the court fees. I am
Oh,
asking for recovery of minimum which amount we can go to DRT court.
sir, 20 lakhs.
Yeah, that is the point. Good. Can you tell something about law of limitation? See, actually, in your question, if you are thorough with the various acts, important provisions, you can manage any question. You can manage any question that is asked. So now tell me about the important provisions of law of limitation.
Sir, the law of limitation was enacted in the year 1963. And
Mm,
sir, sir, the major purpose of the law of limitation is that it is for enforcing the individual civil rights of any party. Sir, furthermore, the law of limitation, sir, it does not defeat the uh, if uh, if we have to take any uh,
mm,
if sir, it does not defeat the right. Sir, the law of limitation does not defeat the right, but it is only a limitation period which is prescribed for dealing with various suits of various for various suits. For example, the law of limitation regarding the bank for banking suits is 3 years. Uh,
mm,
and for other matters, there is also various limitation period provided. Sir,
mm.
this is some basic knowledge about the law of limitation.
Very good. Can you
And
talk?
if
Can you talk to me about SurfAC Act? What is SurfAC Act? How it is put into use by banks?
Sir, 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 if we are talking about SurfAC Act, then first we have to look at its history. Sir, before SurfAC Act, sir, the bank was involved in very tedious process of collecting loan and it has to go to court. But after coming of the recovery of debt, RDD BFI Act 1993, this mechanism was somewhat made smoother. But it was not so smooth. Therefore, the SurfAC Act came in the early part of 2000. Sir, in the SurfAC Act, sir, if there is any non-performing asset, sir, the bank has the right to uh, the bank has the right as a secure creditor to recover that non-performing asset. Sir, sir, it is known that if any person cannot pay back the loan after 90 days, then bank can declare it as non-performing asset. Sir, after 90 days, under the section 13 of the SurfAC Act, the bank as a secure creditor can give notice to that debtor or that person who is not paying the loan for 60 days to pay back it. But and after the 60 days have passed, the bank can recover it from its secure asset of that person.
No, but maybe you have to answer still more clearer about the SurfAC Act procedures, which says that under section so and so the notice has to be issued
Sir, under section 13 subclause 2 of the SurfAC Act, the notice has to be issued to the borrower.
60 days, and then thereafter the symbolic possession of the property has to be taken, or possession of the property is to be taken. And if there are any problems in taking it, you can take the assistance of deputy magistrate. And
Yes, sir, in section 14 of the Act.
yeah,
Section
and
14,
after
and
yeah,
after that, appeal
and
is provided in section
after
17.
that, the information has to be put in notice in the say newspapers, local newspapers as well as English newspapers, something like that. All those
Sir,
points
sir, I think I lack some more
you need,
clarity.
yeah, you need to prepare some more ideas
Hmm.
on that. So please, because in banking, these are the points that are expected. You need
Sir,
to tell about them. Yeah.
I have to make my points more to present it in a more structured way.
Yeah, it is good. And you please watch as many videos as possible of law officer
Mm.
cases. I think I have given you the
Yes, sir.
links.
Yes, sir. I have watched those videos.
Yeah, no problems. See, the thing is, you are answering well, you have information, but suddenly something comes and your mind becomes blank.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why. that so that aspect has to be taken care of, and you have to answer very well. Absolutely, there is no problem. You will succeed. Only thing is, thoda practice kar lijiye by asking questions and answering them properly. Okay. Not that you are not done well. You can do still better. Okay.
Sir, if you have to evaluate my performance out of 20, how much?
Out of 20, I will give you somewhere around 14 to 15, something like that. But
Okay, sir.
that may not be sufficient for getting a success.
Okay, sir.
No, I don't know. So the basic mistake is lack of practice. Recently a boy was recruited into Karnataka Bank. You see his video. How
Mm.
effectively is he telling about the points? Did I give you Karnataka Bank videos or not? No.
Yes, sir. You have given that IBPS law officer playlist, I
IBPS
think.
only. Karnataka
Mm,
Bank law officer. You must see
mm,
that. There, that boy has told very well. He is a person who has got practical practice, and he has been practicing in Supreme Court also. And
mm,
oh, itna badiya answer karte. Are bhai. I told him that time itself, you are selected,
mm.
and the fellow was selected. Yeah. So Karnataka Bank. Let me see where it is. I will give you, but majority of it will be ordinary officers, and out of which you have to Karnataka Bank clerks, out of which Karnataka Bank, say your law officers, agriculture officers are there. You must watch them. Uh, you will see a lot of ideas from that. 1 minute. Karnataka Bank officers. I'm not getting it before my eyes. Not that you have not done well, but I don't want to give a false impression to
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
I should not tell you that you did very well, but then
Sir,
hot
I
up.
know I lack clarity and there
This
was
is
no
I
structure
think
in my answering.
I think this is what I gave you. IBPS law officers exam,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you did you see this one?
Sir, which one?
Just a minute. I have had interviews with candidates who have succeeded in law officer examination.
Yes, sir.
I
I have.
contacted You saw
One
this. Very good.
Miss Pari from Delhi,
Miss
and she
Pari.
was kind enough to send the details to me early, and she has sent it immediately.
Yeah. So I would like to give you the playlist of um, Karnataka Bank. In that of law officers, there it will be very. I think I'm not getting it. 1 minute. I will have to go here, view your channel, then manage videos, then playlist, South Indian Bank, IBP. Please see whether you are seeing Karnataka Bank.
Sir, I'll find it from your
No,
playlist.
here it is. Here it is.
Mm.
Oh, Baba. There are so many videos, but majority of them are only officers. But law officer is very less. So, what is your number, please?
Uh,
Uh, I will post it in that
Sir,
law. Shall I post it in IBPS law office?
yes, sir.
IBPS PO.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That
You
there
can
it.
post.
I post it there. You can take it from there.
You can post in that group.
Yeah. 2023. Karnataka Bank officers, including law and agri officers. Okay, please go through that. उधर से आपको जरूर मिल जाएगा, उससे देख लीजिए. Okay,
Sir, one more thing, sir. Are my communication skills?
communication okay. Communication okay. I won't say it is bad. देखो ना, कर्नाटका बैंक PO legal partner.
Mm-hmm.
Then ISMP. Recently, only one person was selected. Through me, 4 people appeared, out of which one
Mm.
was selected.
Okay, sir.
So please go through this. अच्छा होने से तो उसको देख लीजिए कैसे है. ठीक है?
Mm.
Thank
Mm.
you. Best
Thank
wishes.
you.
But you
Thank you,
need
sir.
lot of preparation. Sorry. You need a lot of preparation to know about individual acts and the practice. Well, I suggest you visit a lawyer's office and see what they are doing right from morning till evening. वो practice किया है, ये सब थोड़ा मन में रखने से अच्छा होता है. I
Mm.
don't know. I am
Mm.
very crude in telling it, but that is needed.
No, sir, it is necessary because if you won't tell, then I won't improve myself.
Yeah. Please take care. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.